All right, everyone. We say we have a quickie with me, Steve. This is Steve's Love Tarot. For those of you that are new, this is a general reading. May or may not resonate with you. But if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you found it for a reason. It's a timeless reading. So whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. This is for anyone. This is all signs. These are always all signs. It's for anyone who's drawn to it, anyone who finds it. I'm shit at tagging, so if you found it, you're here for a reason. Might want to check my playlists. A lot of timeless stuff. Okay, why am I here? Well, aside from the fact I enjoy banging all of you here on the table, aside from that, I'm here, male or female, I don't care, I'm not picky. Whatever. I like to let the universe drive sometimes. And I got an energy. I was out on a walk, actually. It's a nice warm day here in sunny Los Angeles. I went and took a walk. Again, I seem to be attracting people like flies. They kept walking up and talking to me. Again, some guy with a weird rat tail. I don't know what the fuck that was about. But anyway, I don't know. He did make the obvious observation that I was from the South at some point. Well, good man. Wow. Found me a real super genius out there on the road. Yep, I did. All right. Good boy. Wow. I'll tell you what. That's a clever man. Ladies, get in line. So, why am I here? I get this energy, and I got it on one of the signs for the August readings. I don't know which one. I don't remember. I'm not one of those readers that goes back and looks at their past readings to see what they're going to do for an energy update. I just let the universe, or the energy, tell the story the way it's going to tell. And for some of you, for a lot of you, you've got a person on varying levels that's trying to sneak away. And I don't remember which sign got it, but somebody was trying to sneak away, and I gave the analogy of a prison yard, right? And they can run, they're like running across the prison yard going, woohoo, I'm free, I'm free, I'm free. But, you know, as with most prison yards, there's a fence. So they're a bit of a dumbass. This person's trying to, and in part it's because I feel with that energy, it's because of what we said in today's All Signs reading, the energy that came through, which was sort of a situation of a lot of time has passed. They're a little nervous about how you're going to respond. And this person, of course, the divine masculine in a lot of these connections, is afraid of emotions. It gets emotional, they run. They're a runner. Well, in my pre-shuffle, I'm right, because I got the Five of Pentacles. It is someone who is leaving themselves out in the cold, even though there's a key here they could put in the door. And when I go underneath that, and I felt this, it was the sun. The sun was here. They're leaving, they're denying them, almost in like a, oh God, one of those pity moments kind of things. A woe is me moment where you just deny yourself something you want kind of a thing. I mean, there's a lot of happiness here in this connection. And this person is just leaving themselves out in the cold. I'm taking my toys and I'm going home like a pouty little child, right? Like a pouty little child. And underneath that is the Hanged Man. Then they get a new perspective on it, and the universe stopped. I mean, the Hanged Man is basically the fence of the prison analogy. Running through the yard screaming, woohoo, I'm free. Oh shit, there's a fence. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not free. So, you know, for whatever reason, they're trying to look away, and I want to remind you of the fact that maybe some of the spying has stopped. Maybe if you got stats where you're watching the person, you may even feel their energy pull back a little bit. You may have pulled some of yours back based on readings and tips that have come up. I'm going to shuffle the deck here. I think we're going to get some more information on what's going on. I'm going to try to find out more about why this person thinks they can sneak away from such a powerful connection, something that makes them the sun level happy. I mean, these connections get represented by the sun more times than I can count. It's really amazing how often that comes up. So let's see here. Let's see what we got. Shuffling the deck for whatever the hell the universe wants. I'm not even thinking about anything. I'm just letting the energy drive. Okay, it's one of those readings. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. Yeah, right here. Well, I don't know if this is reversed or not. If I hold the deck the way I normally hold it, it's reversed. The Ten of Cups reversed. This person is deep down exceedingly unhappy. Probably because they're not with you. To be perfectly honest with you, you're the source of their happiness. We've seen that you're the lighthouse in the storm. Yeah, they want to reach out. The Page of Cups. They know they owe you an apology. They're worried about it. But again, this energy, this main energy that I'm getting is one that I felt before, and I don't remember which sign got it in the August readings, but it was somebody, as it was all Seven of Swords here in the middle, and they were trying to sneak away, but they weren't getting far. I can tell you that. I don't remember what card came out over here next to it, but it was something. It was something that would stop them in their tracks. I'll tell you what. It was the fence. Let's see here. So what's the universe want to talk about here? All right. Well, our overall energy is the Eight of Pentacles. Somebody focusing on practical concerns, work, practical concerns. What's underneath that? Look who's there again. Judgment. Oh, shit. Universe is having none of it. This person's trying to sneak away. The universe is having none of it. They're like, I'm not going to spy on the collective anymore. Every time I spy on them, and it's true, it's in the energy. Every time they spy on you, they get triggered. You all know what triggering is, right? Well, it's when our soul sees the truth. It's what you did. It's why they ran from you. You were a mirror for this person. They looked right at you and saw everything wrong with them, and they booked it for the hills. So they're still getting triggered. Every time they spy on you, they get triggered. And they don't like it. And so they decided, you know what? I'm going to lighten up on the spying. I'm going to walk away. I'm going to focus on my work and focus on myself. And they can't do it. Just like I told you in the All Signs reading, this is a very uncomfortable chair. Look at that chair. That is shit. Somebody does not want this girl to work there, if that's the chair they gave her. Nobody bothered to go out to Home Depot or Staples or whatever, Office Depot, and get her a decent chair. And that's the universe that don't want her to have a decent chair, male or female. It's a her on the card. It's the universe. Judgment is resurrection. It's ruled by God, source, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. Call it Yugelvan if you want. Just make up a word. Whatever. Make up your own religion. I don't care. Whatever it is, it's the fence. They're not going nowhere in a big card, Major Arcana, right here in front of us. Let's see where we go. Let's pull some cards. We have Four of Pentacles. Fear. Fear. It's the card of the miser. Misers are fearful people. People who hold their cards close to the vest are fearful that you're going to see their cards. People who are misers with their money are fearful that they're going to spend it all or that someone's going to steal it. They're fearful of their emotions. In this case here, based on the energies I'm reading that wanted to come in for this person fears their emotions, and I suspect it's because they can sometimes be impulsive. The Knight of Wands. They can sometimes act impulsively and do stupid things, and it's gotten them in trouble in the past. Impulsive behavior has gotten this person into deep hot water in the past. Okay? We all talk about in this deck Sarah Gilbert, right? The Two of Swords. I say it's Sarah Gilbert from Roseanne, washed up TV, so, all that kind of, we pick on her a little bit. But the show she was on was called Roseanne. And not unlike, your person is not unlike Roseanne. Roseanne had herself an impulsive moment out there on Twitter one time, ruined her whole career. They took the whole empire down, took it away from her. And whether or not what she did was intentional or not, I have no idea. None of my damn business. But that's the kind of thing I'm talking about here. Impulsive behavior has gotten this person into some hot water in the past. So they hold back. But instead of just holding back a little bit, they hold back an all bit. Your person does not have a medium setting. I got a fan here behind me just like it. It's got a low and a high, my desk fan. That's it. I don't have a medium on it. Your person's either all in or all out. There's no middle ground because of this. Because they're afraid of this kind of behavior. And that's part of the thing too. They're afraid if they come in and they talk to you that they're going to say something stupid. That they're going to get this behavior is going to well up in them, and they're just going to blurt out too much. They're going to say too much. They're going to do too much. They're going to act the fool. I don't know. But right now I do know they're trying to focus on work. I mean, they aren't physically running away from you. My prison yard analogy is just an analogy. But they are focusing on practical concerns, pentacles. But that's not what they want to be doing. And that's not what the universe wants them to be doing. And it's having none of it. So if you're worried that they haven't been spying on you in a while, or you don't think they're still watching, or you don't think they're still there, you might be right. For a lot of you, they've pulled back. I can see that. I can feel, well, I can't see it, but I can feel it. But trust me, they'll be back. They're going to put their Terminator glasses on and come on back. And there they are, coming back. The tower. This little squirrel's pissing itself. 2 nuts on fire right there. Coming back. Out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. You'll be checking your stats. You're like, where's my person? Where's my person? Where's my person? And then, boom, one day, boom, they're just there. They're coming back. Judgment. Bottom of the deck. Tower. It's bullshit. This whole I'm sneaking away, it's bullshit. Bullshit. They're afraid of their own impulsive behavior, so they shut down. Because when they do let their emotions out, they don't know how to control them. And it's the same thing I've given you before with the actor's analogy. Actors are masters at controlling their emotions. Most of them, most of the ones I know here in town, go one of 2 ways off camera in real life. They go one of 2 ways. They're either shut down or they're wackadoo batshit crazy. Amanda Bynes in the frickin' mental institution crap. One or the other. That's it. Even the ones that aren't quite mental institution are, you know, middle of the road kind of wackadoo. You know, semi-wackadoo. Because you can't control emotions. And they can do it with a script because the script has parameters, but out in the real world, they don't know how to, there's no parameter set, there's no script. So they don't know what to do because they're trying to control the uncontrollable. Your person's the same. It's a one-to-one analogy. They're shutting down. They're the shutdown one. They're not the mental institution side. They're the low setting, the off setting. It's either off, low, or high with this person. They're the off setting. They're afraid to go to high. But don't matter. They're not going anywhere. The tower, and after the tower comes the 9 of Pentacles. You got a person here who is running around. 9 of Pentacles is read with this 4 of Pentacles here. They're bookends. These 2 are read in the middle. Okay? And I've given you the message on those to death. But the 4 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles here tells me, again, it's someone who's worried about losing their independence. They're focused on the practical things. They're trying to get their shit together. It also tells me, for some of you, you got more money than they do. And that bothers them. They don't have much to bring. It tells me that you've got your shit together. So they're kind of intimidated by you a little bit. Which is why they're afraid to come in. Which is what we saw in the all signs reading. They're afraid of how you're going to react. Alright? It's all the same. It's all the same energy, just told from a different angle. That's all. Okay, let's pull some clarifiers here. Give me another row of energy on this. Let's see what we got here. Why are all these cards here? Tell me about this. I like pulling energy rows. It opens the universe up a little bit. Yeah, the world. They're not going anywhere. The world, one cycle ends, another cycle begins. The things to the left of the world, as I said in the All Signs Extended, the things to the left of the world are what's ending. All cards that fall to the right of the world is what's coming. So this is going to be a pretty interesting little card pull here. Because what's ending, what's to the left of the world technically, is this behavior of them trying to run away and trying to hold back because they're afraid they might be impulsive. This tower is causing, well, for lack of a better way to put it, a tower. A tower moment. And I don't think, there's a real strong message here in August 2021 of someone who can't take it anymore. They can't keep doing this. They can't hold back, This impulsive behavior is what they need to work on, too. It's their devil energy. It really is. First card out of what's to come. What's the new cycle? These 3 cards are going to be something. Justice. Justice appears in your reading in the upright position, and this is in the upright position. Things go in your favor. Karma is balancing here. This connection is out of balance because of this shit. It's out of balance because you want to hear from them and they want to run away from it because they're afraid of this and they're afraid of that. And, oh, you're so awesome. You have a falcon. And shit, I don't have a falcon. Whatever. I don't have a falcon either, fool. It is what it is. They're really afraid that they're going to say something wrong. I want to make that clear to you. But running is not the reason for it. Running is not the solution for it, I should say. It is the reason that they're afraid they're going to say something stupid. Running is not the solution. And all running is doing is landing them right smack in a tower, lighting their nuts on fire. Or ovaries. Could go either way. No genders here. Either way, whatever gender this squirrel is, he's pissing himself. Because they don't want to lose you. They're not going to replace you. Karma's trying to balance. It's a very powerful connection with justice falling here. All this shit, according to the world, the most powerful card in the major arcana, the end of the major arcana, everything to the left is ending, all this behavior. Everything to the right is what's new. Oh, look, somebody finally using their intuition for a change instead of their brain. This person's very ego-based. This is a soul card. This is the High Priestess. It's a soul card. Soul energy and ego energy. Ego energy is our brain. Its job is to protect us. The soul only knows love and emotion. So the soul sends up a signal, hey, we've known this person in a past life. All the brain hears is, oh my God, shut it down. Because they don't want to get hurt again. This person's finally going into their soul. That's a new cycle right there. That'll help balance the energy here. And the new cycle is, instead of running away, they come right for you. It's the Chariot, folks. And guess who's driving the Chariot? Yeah, the Emperor, the Burger King. Mr. or Mrs. had to have it their way. Well, just like at Burger King, they're finally figuring out that if you want to come for the Nine of Pentacles, that's you, by the way. You want to come pet the Falcon? Huh? You want your person to come pet the Falcon? Well, if they want to, they got to stop trying to get it their way, because not unlike at Burger King, you ain't never going to get a Whopper the way you order it, because they don't give a fuck about you. Why? Because they're the Emperor. And the Emperor is a narcissistic, entitled fuckwit. They don't give a fuck about you, especially if you're at the drive-thru. Joe Pesci said it in one of the Lethal Weapon movies. They fuck you at the drive-thru. That was his big line in the movie. They do. They know you're going to be a half mile, a mile down the road by the time you open it up, and you're not going to turn around and come back. Unless you're in the car with my wife, then you're turning around and coming back. Oh, it's a fucking nightmare. Jesus Christ. I'll just eat the damn thing. It's fine. Right here. The Chariot. They're coming in. They're going to get past this. They're not going anywhere. I got an energy of someone right now, in the moment, right now. And right now, for all of you, is going to be a little bit different. It might be happening a week from now. It might have already happened a week ago. There is no time in the energy I'm pulling here. But whatever the case, we've got someone who's trying to sneak away. It's going to go crickets chirping for a little bit. Not long. I would say between now and Lionsgate. Lionsgate's going to rip him wide open. It's got a Leo new moon right on top of it. It's going to be the most powerful Lionsgate we've ever fucking had. It's unreal. The energy of it is already here, which is why this reading is so clear, which is why it's in my head, which is why I spent 5 minutes trying to get away from Mr. Rat-Tail Genius on my walk. The fucking hell. You used to live in the South. Yeah, I did. Wow, that's cool. And then he said, tell me about the South. What the fuck does that tell you about it? What do you, I don't know, it's humid and the mosquitoes as big as vultures. I don't know. What do you want me to tell you? I don't fucking know. I don't know. Anyway, God, Jesus, he held up your reading. I'll tell you what, they're coming. All this shit, they might feel like they're sneaking away. It might be crickets chirping, but it's not. It's a lie. It's a lie, just like when they blew you off in the beginning. That was a lie. They knew instantly. Their soul and your soul said hello. You can't unfeel that. You can't unsee that. Okay? You can't. It's like walking in the dressing room by accident on someone you never wanted to see naked and seeing it. It's like, oh my God. You can't unsee it. You can never unsee it. You'll never be able to masturbate again because that image will pop in your head. You cannot unsee it. They cannot unsee this connection. They cannot unsee it. They can't unfeel it. They're not going to run away from it any more than you can. It's a very powerful connection, and they're here to teach us something. And the universe, with that with that judgment card coming up and justice in the world coming out here, the universe is hell bent on lessons getting learned here, karmic debts getting paid. And if you don't believe in karma, it doesn't matter. It's replace the word with energy. Replace karma with energy. Energetic energy, the laws of physics. Look at it from a science point of view. Energy tries to balance. It tries to balance itself in nature. It's going to do it. One way or another, we're all just energy. It is what it is. I'm going to pull 3 cards over the top to get a summary here. All right? All right, here we go. All right. Okay. 3 cards over the top. I can't wait to see these. Oh, yeah. I felt that. The lovers. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to do the dialogue here. Going nowhere. Running nowhere. Not going to happen. Going to hit the prison fence. Now, I might add, it's an electrical fence. It's going to zap them right back in and wake them the fuck up, which is why the chariot's rolling in. Yeah. King of Swords. King of Swords is truth. It's someone who he speaks the truth. He knows the truth. Again, I got the Facts of Life theme ringing in my head when I do that. He speaks the truth. He knows the truth. Oh, shut up. All right here. They're going to realize the truth about this connection probably around the time the tower hits, based on where this, and it's going to trigger their intuition, trigger their soul again. Every time they think about you, it triggers their soul. So it's good. You want them thinking about you. They think that they're not thinking about you, but they are. You're there a lot. And at the end of the day, because of all that, 6 of Wands, victory. They go, male or female, going to put their shortest skirt on and come rolling in. It is, this is victory, minor arcana. One of the meanings of it is victory, the 6 of Wands, victory after a long battle. This is major arcana, the chariot. One of the meanings of the card is victory. In fact, it is the major arcana card of victory in the deck. Deck. There you go. I'm not saying dick. It's my accent. I don't know if you know, but I might have spent some time in the South. I don't know. Anyway, either way, this looks good. And it doesn't matter. We're banging anyway. Might as well be a dick. But let me tell you, King of Swords, this person, I see a lot on this person. I think they're afraid they're going to say something stupid, but I think when this tower hits, and again, this is not far. This is not far down the road. This is around Lionsgate, a little before Lionsgate. For some of you, it's an hour from now. For the rest of you, it's on or around Lionsgate sometime in the August reading range. This is a huge epiphany, a huge realization. The King of Swords takes action. The King of Swords makes a plan, goes forward. It's about communication, thoughtful communication. Not real lovey-dovey communication, because again, they're afraid that they're going to say something stupid and act impulsively, which is what got us all into this mess in the first place, their damn impulsive behavior. But there is victory at the end. And they do feel this connection. It's a very powerful connection. I feel it. I do. This person is doing some healing at the bottom of the deck here. I have the 4 of Swords. And she's sleeping next to a little heart there. They are healing their heart. A lot. This person is figuring it out. But all this bullshit about, they're running, that's it, I'm done, there's too much pain here, I'm walking away, on their side anyway, is complete bullshit. This is a very uncomfortable chair. They're not going to focus on this work very long. You've got to look at the symbolism on the cards. She's working, but that is not the soft cushion chair that I'm sitting in right now. I could do readings for hours in this chair. It's lovely. Nice. That's like one of them chairs you get at your school lunchroom. You can't sit in that shit for very long. It's not very long. Yeah, that's the message too that's in the energy for sure. It's not very long here. So that's our bang. I hope it was pleasing to you. I hope this was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate all the subscribers and everybody who shares. I like having these quickies with you guys and try to do 1 or 2 a day. All right, as the energy comes in. I think going forward, I'm just going to let the energy drive on these quickies. I'm just going to let it kind of flow. It'll be nice. It would just, whatever happens, happens, right? There you go. The famous words of every first date. Whatever happens, happens. Yeah, sure. There you go. All right. Good luck.